Good morning, corporate executives of Staples. We are the Staples marketing team, and we've come up with a plan to help increase sales for Staples for the year. So what we're going to do is give you a brief overview of Staples and its history and its financial standing, and then we're going to go right into our new marketing plan that we think will help increase sales. Little Staples overview here. It's founded in 1986 in Framingham, Massachusetts. It's a specialty retail store, and it sells office supplies and services, everything from pens to printers. It can be found in 26 countries, and there's over 2,000 store locations in 48 of the states in America today. And its stock symbol is SPLS. Now, a little bit of financial overview for this fiscal year. We compared Staples to our top two competitors, which are Office Depot and Office Max. Office Depot is listed under ODP, and Office Max is OMX. And as you can see, Staples is financially stable and when compared to its competitors. And if you just look at numbers such as net income, it's financially dominant. It's around $94 million right now currently, where Office Depot is negative $60 million, and Office Max is right now around negative $40 million. The event that we plan on sponsoring is the 43rd annual RBC Heritage Classic, and we're going to give a little bit of overview about the event. It's held in Hilton Head, South Carolina, and the course that you're going to play on is the Harbortown Golflinks. It's an average of 135,000 people each year will actually go to this event, and it's a PGA Tour FedEx Cup event, and it's one of 5 events on the actual tour that's invitational. And it invites a total of 132 golfers each year to the event to play. It averages around $82 million in economic impact each year, and it gives $1 million of those dollars to charities, local charities, and things such as that. Winner will take home around $1 million, and it takes place April 9th through April 15th of this year, and it's the week following the Masters tournament. Now, why we picked the RBC Heritage Classic is we thought it had kind of the same target customer that we have at Staples. And as you can see here in the RBC Heritage Classic, 79% of PGA viewers are 35 years of age and older. 66% of those viewers are males. And the average viewer of the Heritage Classic is around 50 years of age. And 86% of those viewers are college educated. With Staples, our target customer is between 35 to 60 years old. They're computer savvy, and they're mainly businessmen and small businesses that we try and sell to. And we think it's a great time of year where the RBC Heritage Classic is held for us to try and generate some sales. And as you can see, this is this year's fiscal year. As around the time of April, where the event would be held, there's kind of a drop off here in sales. So as you can see, trends from previous years also show this in the industry. So we just want to kind of remind customers, to always come to Staples, and it's kind of give a little bit of a boost going into our downtime of year for sales.
Okay, so you might be asking, why do we want to team up with the PGA Tour? Why do we want to team up with the Heritage Classic? And there's 5 main reasons, and we bolded increased sales because we feel that's the most important reason why we want to team up, why we want to have a corporate sponsorship. All these generate media exposure, increase public awareness about Staples, hit our specific target market, and alter the public opinion about Staples. They're all important, but they're all important because eventually we want them to help increase sales.
The first thing that we plan to do to increase sales is something called the Staples Golfer of the Day. So each day of the tournament, Staples customers actually have the opportunity to go online to www.staples.com and vote for the golfer that they think is going to do best during that day of the tournament. The golfer with the most votes will be selected as our golfer of the day. Whatever they shoot under par will be the sale in store for the next day at Staples. So, for example, if a golfer was to shoot under par and he was the selected golfer of the day, if he shot 10 under par for the next day, everything in store would be 10% off. Now, of course, our customers have to go online to our website to redeem this coupon. Therefore, this will also attract new business to our website, and they can see some of the products that we're selling as well. Just to give you a little overview, last year, the winning golfer shot 12 under par for the tournament. What we're also going to do is the last day of the tournament, whoever wins, whatever they shoot under par, that is going to be the sale for the next week at Staples. So, for example, if Phil Mickelson won this tournament with a 16 under par, everything at Staples will be 16% off. Again, they have to go online to redeem this coupon, and something to entice people to actually vote for golfers. If they do vote, they're going to have to submit their email address, and when they do so, they will automatically be sent an email blast, which they can redeem an additional 5% off in stores.
And this, out of all the promotional components that we're going to talk to you about, we think this is the one that will help increase sales the most because it'll drive traffic to our website. People can see what we have to offer at Staples, and then they can see like what they want to go in and buy once they have that discount. And we also think that not everybody that watches golf is going to be a loyal Staples customer, but when they see when they see Staples, when they see this promotion on TV, we have the potential to draw new customers, and it'll be easy to track how this promotion worked because you're going to have to enter like a redeem code. So we'll be able to see how many people took advantage of this deal, and it'll be an easy way to track the success of the program.
Now the second thing that we're going to do is something called our Golf Celebrity Challenge. There are 4 familiar faces up here. We have Justin Timberlake, Charles Barkley, Adam Sandler, and Donald Trump. We have selected these 4 people to compete in a celebrity golf tournament. We've selected these 4 because we think that Justin Timberlake hits our younger target market, which are the back-to-school shoppers. We have Charles Barkley, who is known as the athletic guy. Most people that know golf also know Charles Barkley is a very famous basketball player. Adam Sandler is known for his movies and acting. And of course, Donald Trump targets our businessmen, our corporate executives that are going to Staples. So what is going to happen is that customers, when they spend $50 at a Staples in the month of December and into early January, are going to be automatically entered for a chance to win, a chance to play golf with these 4 celebrities. They're going to be paired up with these celebrities and flown down to the same place in Hilton Head, South Carolina, where the RBC Classic is taking place. It's going to be played on the same 18-hole golf course, and it's going to be filmed in late January. The contestants will actually be picked in early January randomly. They'll be flown out, all expenses paid, and then we are planning to nationally televise this event a half hour prior to the Saturday showing of the tournament, so at 2:30. We're going to have a half-hour segment of all the funny clips that happened during the tournament, anything good that went on. And it's going to be a ticketed event, so this is going to sell. We're going to sell 5,000 tickets at $20 each.
And we think that this event will generate the most media exposure for Staples, for our brand, because people love celebrities, and they're always interested in seeing what celebrities are doing. And we think that using some of the celebrities, like we have Justin Timberlake, we think that'll attract a different genre of media. Like, it won't be the traditional Golf Weekly, Sports Illustrated type media. We can get people, we can get, a lot of people talking about it on the internet, because, Justin Timberlake, Adam Sandler, they're big-time celebrities, and people are interested in what they do. And we also think that some of the other golf-related promotions could attract more of the traditional media that we have, like the Golf Weeklies, like Sports Illustrated, Sports Center, that sort of thing. So that's our hope with that.
All right, now a lot of the promotions we've talked about so far involve discounted sales as a motive to get customers out to the store. But during the event itself, we also want to get Staples brand out there as much as possible. We want to expose them to the Staples brand, get brand recognition for the people not only at the tournament but also watching. Now, this initiative that we're going to take is focused on the people that are viewing the tournament. It's broadcasted by CBS both nationally and internationally, so we want to make sure to capitalize on the people that are viewing the event. We call this the That Was Easy replay moments of the day. Basically, for every day of the event, there's going to be 2 replays. And this is a separate deal negotiated with CBS where if Phil Mickelson were to make an amazing putt or had a chip shot for a birdie, basically they would show the replay and say a clip would come up of, wow, that was easy, with the Staples Easy button. It's basically a creative spin-off of current marketing campaign that Staples has already undergone, which we want to capitalize on. Because this recognition of the easy button and things like that is already well known. So we want to be able to use that to our advantage in our marketing campaign with this PGA Tour event as well. Another thing we want to do in terms of focusing on the spectators, Roughly 135,000 people actually attend this event each year, so it's a huge market to get the brand out to people that actually come to the event. That can bring the experience, or can not only get the experience for themselves, but perhaps bring it back home. So we want to have 4 on-site voting locations and promotional booths spread out throughout the tournament location. They're going to be in restaurants, in front of the clubhouse, locations where there's a lot of traffic for people coming through. Basically, what we're going to give away traditional items such as T-shirts with the Staples logo on them, pens and pencils, golf tees with the Staples logo that they can use when they're playing golf themselves. But the way that we're going to try to draw people to these booths is by having these these touch screens. At every single location, there's going to be a 50-inch touch screen that's streaming live replays of the celebrity tour event or celebrity event, as well as giving them the chance to vote for the golfer of the day on site. So we're hoping that this interactive atmosphere with these booths is going to draw people to these items and, again, just continue to get the brand out there. And at these booths, we're going to give away another creative promotion that we came up with, which is these scorecard souvenirs. Basically, they're going to be authentic scorecards of the Heritage Classic with the Staples logo on them. But basically, they're going to be given away for free. They can use these to get autographs from the players, so it becomes a part of the experience. They can frame it on their wall if they want to, and then they have the Staples logo right there. It also is in line with our services. By seeing these cards, it kind of promotes our office supplies, printing services business, where maybe a business owner picks up this card and says, you know, I'd love for Staples to make a product like this for my own company as well. But probably the most important part of this card is that there's a discount code on the back. It's a scannable code that you get 10% off. You can bring this into stores, or there's also a code for you to go online. Again, this involves tracking success. They can track how many of these were actually used to evaluate the success of this program, as well as where they spent these cards. Maybe to direct more marketing efforts to places where there weren't as many people that used them there, or maybe to enhance promotional efforts at stores where most of them were used.
And we think these things, starting with the replay, like that was easy replay, when people hear that was easy, they think of Staples, so that's going to increase our brand visibility. And you know, we want to let the company know what Staples is all about, what we do. So you know, so we have our booths, and they're going to have the computers in there, you know, and just they're going to be able to talk about the Staples products. And you know, again, we're going to hand out the scorecards, the golf tees, the T-shirts, and you know, that's just more product visibility for Staples. And so here's our commercial that we're going to show as well before the tournament. You may recognize some of the celebrities that we use.
Hi, I'm Donald Trump. You probably recognize me. I'm Charles Barker. Thinking ahead with us in the golf course? Then go to your local Staples and spend $50.
For your chance to win a spot in our celebrity golf tournament. You can play alongside me, Donald Trump, and 2 other big-time celebrities.
And with the way he drives, you can certainly have a chance of beating us on the course.
Don't forget to log on to Staples.com the week of the RBC Heritage Classic for your chance to win big-time deals at your local Staples. I know you'll like that, Donald.
I always love a good discount. You're fired.
All right, now as you can see, a lot of our promotions are creative, unique, traditional, non-traditional marketing techniques, but we also want to incorporate traditional marketing methods as well that are associated with golf. A popular marketing technique used with golf in the PGA are these hospitality tents. Basically, we want to offer 2 of these tents to Staples. One is for individual consumers. Basically, all spectators of the event can walk through this tent, get some food, talk to representatives, but more importantly, there's going to be products on site that they can test. An idea that we have is that they would replace all these plastic chairs in these tents with Staples office chairs. Basically, and they can test out tablet PCs, test out computers. We want to get products out there that they can use and see that Staples offers more than simply pencils and paper. The second tent that we would offer is focused on businesses, where Staples could invite their corporate clients and potentially future corporate clients, kind of wine and dine them in the traditional, hospitality sense, so that way they can generate future business for that segment of their industry as well. But also with these tents, there's also going to be signage. They're located on the 17th green and the 18th fairway, which are both prominent locations or prominent holes in the tournament, where they're going to be showing where they're driving to win the tournament. So there's going to be a lot of exposure there. So we hope with the signage on the tents in the background, you'll see the Staples logo. Continue to get the brand out there as well. So this is another marketing technique that we want to use during the tournament.
And as we've talked about, the typical golf demographic is the average age is about 50 years old, 50-year-old male, and with the research that we did, that was our our target demographic as well for Staples. We have the 80-20 rule, where 80% of your business is by 20% of the people that walk in your store, and so that's where we do a good deal of our business. And we're always looking to attract new customers, but we know that we have to stay loyal to our base if we want our customers to stay loyal to us. So that's why we thought golf was, a good sport to partner with. And the hospitality tents that JT was just talking about, we think that having, office chairs, like comfortable office chairs and computers in the tents will be a good way to alter the public opinion about Staples. As JT said, a lot of people just think of Staples and they think of pens and pencils and paper clips. But, we have a lot of high-end items at Staples, and we want the public to know about them. So we think the hospitality tents would be a good way to do that.
All right, as you may have noticed, this event is actually called the RBC Heritage Classic. That's because the title sponsorship of the event has actually already been taken for 2012. But it's nothing to worry about, because actually the title sponsor of a PGA event is well outside of our budget. So what we're proposing is that Staples will become an official sponsor. There's 10 sponsorships at this level. It's a secondary sponsorship level where it's still exclusive. Just like BMW is currently the official vehicle sponsor, Anheuser-Busch is the official beer sponsor, Staples would be the official specialty retail supply store sponsor as well. So you're going to get the recognition through the media guide and things like that that comes with the sponsorship, but this is also going to protect from ambush marketing techniques where Office Depot may try to come into the tournament. It'll be explicitly written in the contract, that Staples is the exclusive official partner in their respective categories. So that'll protect against ambush marketing. Could you go back to the slide actually? And one thing we want to emphasize is that there's room for growth. Even though we're not the title sponsor now, what we want to